What's up guys, Daniel here with another lesson. I'm going to show you how to play House Again by Hudson Westbrook. It's in standard tuning with a capo on the first fret. If you want to check out the tabs, they're available on my website for free. Link is going to be in the description down below. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so I'm going to be showing you the strum version that Hudson plays live, but I'll show you that little picked version that he plays during the recording right after. So the verse is going to sound like this. Well, this kitchen used to be a dance hall, music on and the lights off, just you and I. Used to be perfume on your pillow, new day through the window, bringing out blue in your eyes. Used to be 4 booths by the front door, 2 ain't there anymore. Alright, so the first chord we're going to use is G. That's going to be 3rd fret low E, 2nd fret A, 3rd fret B and high E. The rest are open. We're also going to be palm muting for the intro, so you want to rest the side of your palm on top of the strings right in front of the bridge pins just to give it that percussive sound. The strumming pattern we're going to use is down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up for each chord. And you want to count in groups of 3. So when you're strumming, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to switch to the next chord. So again, starting with G. Next chord up is going to be B minor. So bar the 2nd fret of all the strings. We've got 4th fret D, 4th fret G, 3rd fret B. Going to do the same strumming pattern here. Now we're going to switch to A minor. So we got open A, 2nd fret D and G, 1st fret B, open high E. Same thing again. And then we're going to go back to G and play it one more time. So let's play this all together a little bit slower. One more time. Now, just before getting to the chorus, the last line of the verse, we're actually going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to start with an A minor, and we're going to strum it the same way we did before. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. But now we're going to switch to a C chord. So we have 3rd fret A, 2nd fret D, open G, 1st fret B. This one, you want to leave the D string open. We're going to strum down and hammer onto the 2nd fret with our middle finger, and then go up, down, up. And then you're going to take this C shape, move it up 2 frets to a D add 4. That's going to be 5th fret A, 4th fret D, open G, 3rd fret B. This one we're going to strum down, up, before getting to the chorus. So the last line all together will sound like this. And then you get to the chorus. Alright, so now let's play the verse all together one more time. Well, this kitchen used to be a dance hall, music on and the lights off, just you and I. Used to be perfume on your pillow, new day through the window, bringing out blue in your eyes. Used to be 4 booths by the front door, 2 ain't there anymore. And then you get to the chorus. So that's how you're going to strum to the verse. If you want to play the picked version that plays in the song, we're going to use the same chords. We're just going to pick through them and add a muted strum in there. So to do that, we're still going to start with a G chord, but now we're going to pick through it like I said. In this case, we're going to start E, D, G, and then you're going to strum down on the chord and mute it really quick afterwards. So to mute it, all you have to do is put your palm back on top of the strings over here and release the pressure on your fretting hand. And then we switch to the next chord. So now we have B minor, we're going to do the same thing, but now we're going to start on the 2nd fret of the A string. A minor, same thing again. And then right back to G. And then the last line just before the chorus, you're going to pick through that A minor again. Now when we switch to C, instead of picking it all the way through, you're going to pluck A, D, G, and then you're going to move up to that D add 4 and strum it and let it ring out. So it'll go. So the last line. Used to be 4 boots by the front door, 2 ain't there anymore. And then you get to the chorus. Alright, so now let's play the verse one more time, picking through it. Well, this kitchen used to be a dance hall, music on and the lights off, just you and I. Used to be perfume on your pillow, new day through the window, bringing out blue in your eyes. Used to be 4 boots by the front door, but 2 ain't there anymore. And then you get to the chorus. So that's the other way you can play the verse. Alright, next part up is the chorus. It's gonna sound like this. Used to be 4 boots by the front door, 2 ain't there anymore. Now it's just 4 empty walls, where I lay my head and get no rest at all. Porch swing don't swing, doorbell don't ring, and now it's just one concrete. Numbers on the mailbox on used to be street. Guess you were right, you should've left when you did. This house you made home is now just a house again. Alright, so for the chorus, we're still going to start out with a G chord. We're going to take off the palm mute, but keep the same strumming pattern we were doing, that down, up, down, up. But now for each chord, we're going to play it 4 times. So we're going to start with G. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to switch to the next chord. Now the next chord up is going to be an E minor. That's going to be 2nd fret A and D. The rest are open. Again, strum it 4 times. Now we're going to switch to A minor. Do the same thing. And that's the first line. Second line is going to be played almost exactly the same way, but we're going to add a little walk down from G to E minor. So let's play the first line all together. So that's the first line. Now, that walk down that we do in the second line from G to E minor, what you're going to do is strum the G chord the same way we did before, but only 3 times. 1, 2, 3. After that, we're going to do these quick little down, up, down, up, down, up strums. That's going to go, and then you switch to E minor. So what you're doing is you've got that G chord, you're going to strum down, up, go down to the 2nd fret of the low E string, down, up. Then you're just going to have the E string open and one more down, up, and then you switch to E minor and finish the rest of it the same way you did the first line. So a little bit slower from G to E minor. That's how you're going to play the second line. Now for the last line of the chorus where he says the house you made a home is now just a house again, we're going to start with a C chord. We're going to strum it down with that same hammer on we did earlier to the 2nd fret of the D string. So it's going to go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then we're going to switch to a C minor chord and just strum it once. So you want to bar the 3rd fret of all the strings. We have 5th fret D and G, 4th fret B. You're just going to strum down once and let it ring out. So the last line of the chorus goes. And then you get to the interlude, which is just a G chord that you strum 4 times. And then the next verse starts. Alright, so now let's play the chorus one more time. Used to be 4 boots by the front door, 2 ain't there anymore. Now it's just 4 empty walls, Hawthorne used to be street. I guess you were right, should've left when you did. The house you made home is now just a house again. So that's how you're going to play the chorus. Next part up is the bridge. My bad, I lied. Next part up is actually the second verse because it's played just slightly differently. It's going to sound like this. These days, all I hear is an echo of you saying, baby, don't go, and your goodbye. If you came back, you'd be surprised. Wouldn't even recognize this place without you. What the hell did you do? So it's the second line that changes. First one's played exactly the same way. We go G, B minor, A minor, and then back to G. The second line, we're going to play G, B minor, and A minor the same way, but instead of going back to G, we're going to switch up the end. So again, G, B minor, and then an A minor. Now we're going to cut out that last G that we did in the last line, and we're going to switch right to the ending of the verse that I showed you, where we have that C chord. We're going to strum down with the hammer on, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, then switch to the D, add 4, and we're going to strum it again, down, 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 up, down, up. So that's the difference. We're just cutting out one extra G chord. So the end of the second verse goes, if you came back, you'd be surprised. Wouldn't even recognize this place without you. What the hell did you do? And then you get to the chorus. Okay, so now I can show you the bridge. It's gonna sound like this. The house you made a home is now just a house again. Kitchen used to be a dance hall, music on and the lights off. And then you get to the last chorus. So the bridge is actually pretty easy. We're going to start with an E minor, and we're going to be strumming it the same way. We're going to do it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch to A minor, do the same thing. Now we're going to switch to C, but we're only going to strum it twice and do a hammer onto the D string on the first down strum. Go up to that D, add 4 2 times. And that's the first line. Second line, what we're going to do is go to that A minor, and we're going to do muted down strums. So you want to do the palm mute, and we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to switch to C, go 1, 2, 3, switch to D, add 4, 4, 5, 6, and then we're going to get to the next chorus. So the second line will go, and then you finish. So let's play the bridge all together one more time. The house you made a home is now just a house again. Kitchen used to be a dance hall with music on and the lights off. And then we get to the chorus. So that's how you're going to play the bridge. Alright, now the last thing I want to mention is that at the start of the last chorus, just before the song ends, you're not going to strum through that G chord like we did in the original chorus. What you're going to do is either just not play anything or do muted strums instead. So if you want to do muted strums, you just rest your fingers on top of the strings, you're not fretting anything, and you're just going to continue the strumming pattern that we've been using. Down, 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 up, down, up. And then the rest of it is going to be the same. And that's the only difference. So the last chorus will sound like this. Kitchen used to be a dance hall, music on and the lights off. Now that's it. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that lesson. If you want to check out the tabs, again, they're available on the website for free. Link is in the description down below. Go ahead and leave a request for a song you would like to learn in a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to check out videos like this early, consider becoming a channel member. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.